Floods in one country, drought in another. Fish disappear near South America. Farmers in India look at the sky and ask one question: will the monsoon betray us this year? And strangely, the answer may begin thousands of kilometers away, in one warm patch of water. In the Pacific Ocean, this is El Niño, not a storm, not a cyclone, not a single hot day, but a shift in the ocean so powerful, it can disturb weather across the planet. To understand it, imagine the Pacific Ocean as a giant bathtub, a bathtub so large, it stretches from Asia to South America. In normal years, steady winds blow across this bathtub, from east to west, like a giant fan. They push warm surface water toward Indonesia and Australia. These winds are called trade winds, simple meaning regular tropical winds that act like a fan over the ocean. Therefore, the Western Pacific becomes warm and rainy. But near South America, something very different happens. As warm water is pushed away, cold water rises from below. This cold water brings nutrients. Nutrients bring fish, and fish support entire coastal economies. This rising cold water is called upwelling. Think of it like opening a fridge door under the sea. But then, the fan weakens. The trade winds slow down, and when the fan slows, the entire heat system begins to break. The warm water that was pushed toward Asia is no longer held in place, so the giant bathtub begins to slosh back. Warm water spreads toward the central and eastern Pacific. The cold water near South America weakens. The ocean's surface becomes unusually warm. Scientists call this sea surface temperature. It means the temperature of the ocean's top layer, the layer that talks directly to the air above it. And this is where the story becomes bigger than the ocean. Warm water heats the air above it. Hot air rises, clouds move, rain shifts. The atmosphere reacts like a row of dominoes. One change near the equator knocks into rainfall. Rainfall knocks into pressure. Pressure knocks into winds. And soon, weather patterns across continents begin to change. The larger system is called ENSO. It has three moods: El Niño, La Niña, and neutral. El Niño is the warm water mood. During El Niño, some places become unusually dry, some become unusually wet, some fisheries suffer, and some heat records become easier to break. And then comes the question that matters deeply to India: what happens to the monsoon? Because in India, the monsoon is not just weather, it is farming, it is water storage, it is food prices, it is the rhythm of daily life. El Niño often raises the risk of weaker monsoon rainfall, but it is not a drought button. It is a powerful suspect, not the only culprit. One other player is the Indian Ocean dipole. It is a temperature pattern in the Indian Ocean that can sometimes worsen or sometimes balance El Niño's effect on India. At full strength, El Niño becomes a planetary stress test. The Pacific has not just warmed, it has moved the places where air rises, clouds form, and rain falls. The ocean and atmosphere are supposed to work together like gears, but during El Niño, one gear slips, and the whole machine starts behaving differently. Near South America, weaker upwelling can hurt fisheries. Across the tropics, rainfall zones shift. In India, every forecast becomes more important, because even a small monsoon change can affect millions. This is why El Niño enters the headlines. Not because every El Niño creates the same disaster, but because it changes the odds. And when the odds shift in a country like India, people notice. But El Niño does not last forever. After months, the Pacific begins to settle. The fan can strengthen again. The bathtub becomes calmer. The dominoes stop falling so violently. Sometimes the system returns to neutral. Sometimes it swings the other way into La Niña, when parts of the Pacific become cooler than normal. The deeper lesson is this: Earth's weather is not local. It only looks local because we experience it from one place. So when India waits for the monsoon, scientists do not only watch clouds over India, they also watch winds over the Pacific. Because El Niño is the story of one connected planet, not just warm water. It is a reminder that the ocean moves the sky. If you liked this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more such content.